Hello, viewer. Thank you for joining us once again on this live show, where we feature amazing guests on the show. So today, I'm joined by Alois Brian, who's youth, and is a young person who's engaging in agriculture in Siaya County. So I'd like to bring him on board so that he can share even why he decided that he wants to engage in agriculture. So, hello once again. Welcome to this live show where we interview amazing guests who have great stories to share. So today we are going to discuss matters agriculture, and we have Alois Brian on board, who's going now to share why he decided to engage in agriculture together with his peers. So let me add him. All right. Hi, Alois. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
Yes, kindly introduce yourselves to the viewer so that they can get to learn about you and your organization.
All right, I'm Alois Brian Onyango from Sia County. I'm still a student at Kisumu National Polytechnic. My organization is called the Wright Brothers Youth Group. It is located at Siaya, Alego Usonga constituency, West Alego ward. We are dealing with agriculture. Yes.
Aha. So why did you decide to engage in agriculture?
Yes, particularly I'm the chairperson. I'm the one who came with that thought about the group so that we can do the agriculture. Due to that, agriculture is wide and it is profitable. Marketing, like now we are doing farming. We are dealing with vegetation. Like we are planting skuma wiki, and now we are planning to have a poultry farming early December, of which we are planning for an arambe in December. So we decided to do farming since many youth doesn't have jobs. Job opportunity in Kenya, it's something that it is really unwanting. So we youth in our community, we decided to come together so that we can start farming since in our areas, you can see they are just virgin lands where people are not using them. And farming is wide, marketing is ready. Yeah, so that's the reason why we decided to do farming. Yes.
So, like, how many members are in your youth group? And how
So
old
far
are
we
you?
are, particularly I'm 23 years old. In our group, we are 50 in number.
Oh, 50.
We are 50. Yeah. Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. So all of you now have engaged in kales farming. That is skuma wiki, yeah?
Yes.
And which part?
And and we are about to start farming the tomatoes. We want to start also to plant tomatoes in our gardens. Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. So have you managed to harvest, or you're not yet there?
We have harvested several months back. Yes. And we have markets, but not as such. We are still looking for more markets. Yes.
So what challenges are you currently facing right now that you have decided that you are engaging in agriculture? What challenges are you facing, and what kind of help do you need to alleviate those challenges?
Yes. Like sometimes you know, like January seasons, there are being a lot of droughts, and now there are a lot of floods. So sometimes you can see the water flooded the kilns. And in our organization, we are still young. We don't have jobs. So, we are using money from our pockets. So we are just requesting if there are people who can help us to even expand. Like now we are planning to have an arambe so that we can start poultry farming and maybe apiculture. Yes. So if
Mm.
we can get, yeah.
Ah, okay, great, great, great. Now, with regard to finances, has your group attempted to apply funding from Youth Enterprise Fund?
Not really. We
Mm-hmm.
haven't. Yes.
Ah, so
Yeah.
do you know that Youth Enterprise Fund currently gives funds to youth groups? And what is making you as an organization youth fund so that they can facilitate it? Or is there something that you are afraid of? That's why you are not trying to reach out to youth fund.
It's just that the awareness, and in Kenya today, people needs a lot of some crime. You see, bribing. So that's why that is something that sometimes this encourages. Yeah,
Oh,
but
so
so far we are not
so.
aware.
Uh-huh.
We are not aware of the youth fund. Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, so I'd encourage you to also reach out to Youth Enterprise Fund because
Yes.
it's in all counties, even Siaya included, and
Yes.
they can facilitate you getting those funds.
Yes.
So just a matter of reaching, like going to where their offices are based, and
Yes.
engaging. The other question I would like to ask is, it's good also to also go and share the challenges that you are facing even as young people who are doing
Yes.
farming. So I'd like to know, have you managed to maybe engage maybe persons in government, like maybe your MP, your MCA, to see how they can help?
Is when we are planning to do that, since uh, some months back, people are just at doing the rallies, so we couldn't manage to reach them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
but we are planning to
Okay.
go to their offices so that acquire for help from them.
Mm.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah. So I'd like to encourage you to also visit the policymakers also in your vicinity, so that
yes,
they can see how they can also help even with regards to policies. Sometimes you may find that there are policies in place that do not encourage, that are limiting the potential with regards to agriculture. So
yes,
if there are challenges that they can address, they can do so even at the county assembly, so as to amend some of the policies. The other thing
yes,
I'd like you also to do is, if it is possible for you to also your organization, the Right Brothers Youth Group, to also join
yes,
a civil society network in
yes,
Siaya County, so that
yes,
it will be easier for you to also get more capacity building
Yes.
because I'm aware that you registered. When did you register the Right Brothers Youth Group?
We registered it last month.
Or last month. So that means you registered it in July, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, great, great. So I'd like to advise you, since you registered it, and you are now duly recognized by the government, I would advise you to join a CSO network in Siaya.
Yes.
So that you may get even more capacity building, even as you join other CSOs who are working on agriculture in your county. The other thing
Yes.
is to also apply for opportunities. You know, there are opportunities even at the county level, at the national level, and at the global level. You can
Yes.
apply. At least I had shared some with you, and you
Yeah.
told me that you had applied.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate.
Yes, yes, yes. So because I like the passion that you have for towards agriculture, because
Yes.
as you know, 70% of Kenyans, you find that it is agricultural land. Now, the other thing I'd
Yes.
also like to ask you is there any word of encouragement you'd like to give any young person who's not employed and who is currently residing in their rural home? What word would you like to give them? Should they what
Yes.
should they do if they have land?
Exactly. Agriculture is a powerful thing. So I will encourage my fellow youth to do agriculture. Since when you are getting something from land, from farming to your pocket, I think that can cannot encourage a youth to do with hard drugs, crime, and maybe bribing. Yes, so I will encourage people in rural, maybe some are in towns, to kindly do agriculture. Yes.
Okay, and some of them might be watching you and they are saying, oh, I don't have capital to start
Yes.
farming.
Yes.
So maybe they have a question for you.
Yes.
Who gave you the money to start farming? Because they may be there saying, oh, we don't have money.
All
So,
right.
Like
As our group, we started, the contribution 20 shillings, and tuliongeza pamoja, and we bought seedlings, and we borrowed a shamba for some period of time. Then we planted. Yes. So about a capital, I don't think that is a hard thing. Being like a youth, you'll never find them without bundles in WhatsApp, internet. So 20 shillings, if they contribute, they can manage. Yes.
wow, wow, wow. Very true, very true. So I'd like now what kind of help do you need from donors?
Yes, as we need job opportunities from our NGOs, and also we are planning for an Arambe. Arambe cannot, that money can also help us in very many things, not only doing poultry farming. We can also start the dairy farming. Yes, because agriculture is wide. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And maybe there might be someone who's watching you who is a donor, and they would
Yes.
like to invite you for a meeting. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you able now to maybe share your number with them so that they can reach out to you?
All right. 254
07
0780
260
260
270
270 274
274.
274. Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing this so that 274 so that I can, yes, so that I can post on the, so viewer, that is Alois Brian phone number. So I've shared with you his phone number so that you can reach out to him and his organization so that you can see how you can help them in kind. You can help them monetarily, or you can even engage them in your networks. So is there any word closing remarks that you have, Alois, that you can share with your fellow youth?
Yes. Let's do agriculture, my fellow youth. Agriculture is real and can make a lot of money for you. Thank you. I'm done.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us, Alois Brian. We're going to invite you in a few months' time, so that we can get to learn of the progress that you've made since you registered, and we see whether there is any other help that we can give you. Okay.
Yes.
So thank you so much for joining us. Asante sana. So viewer, I want to thank you for joining us today. Our guest today was Alois Brian, a young person who is engaging in agriculture in Siaya County, and he's just 23 years old. So if you're a young person and you're just at home and you have, there is land nearby, you can venture into agriculture. You've heard him say that they just started with they're a group of 50 and each contributed 20 shillings. And they bought seedlings and now they are here and they've already harvested. So he is an inspiration, and we'll bring him next time so that we can follow up and see the progress that he has made. So thank you for joining us. See you next time. Asante.